Hello, in this series of videos we're going to look at how to edit the Get to Know Me site, so we turn this site into a site that's specifically about you and that's going to connect with your potential customers and clients. So we'll go through each different section in different videos, so this is just an overview of how this is all going to work. The very first thing that you will need to do is to collect together the images and give some thought as to the type of font that you want to use and any colours that you want to exist within your site. This is very easy to change, so if you don't have all that information now, or if you want to just sort of start working with your site and then come back to it later and change the things like fonts, etc., you can do so, but I'll show you where we do that now before we actually start. So you see here the button on the left hand side with a little cog on it. If we click on that, that will apply our website style. So whatever we apply to this then will apply to the whole website. So when we change the font, it will change the font. So for example, this is the title font. It will change it on this page and all subsequent pages on the site. And the same here, this is our main body text, and that will change all the body text on the site. You can override that on the specific elements of a page, but this will be the style for your website. So think about what type of font you want to use. If you already have your brand fonts in place, then just change this to your brand font. If it doesn't have the font that you use in your brand, then use the one that's closest to it. You can have any type of font that you want, but make sure it's easy to use. And also loading speed is actually something that's really important when it comes to the effectiveness of your site. When we talk about SEO, we think about keywords, but when it comes to your own site, there's many things that Google and other search engines take into account when they are looking at the SEO effectiveness of your site. And actually, loading speed is one of those things. If your site takes a long time to load, then Google won't look at it as favourably as a site that's quick to load. Also, neither will the people who actually want to look at your site. And actually, fonts can have can play a big part in this. Some fonts are a lot slower to load than other fonts. Things like this Helvetica series of fonts, they are quick to load, so they're a good font to use on your site. You will see that there is a lot of information that's posted about good fonts to use for your website, so that's good reference if you're not quite sure what to use. And here at the bottom here, you can actually set your page background colors. So for example, we've just got white here, but if you actually wanted a color that was like one of your brand colors, you can actually pick your color and apply it here. And then whenever you want to change the background of your page, you can actually just choose a color from here. So this is how you set the overall style for your site. Like I said, you don't need to do that now if you don't want to. If you just want to just jump straight in and have a play around with editing, then do so. But when you're ready, this is where you set your font and your colours. Thank you.